Hello, Pisces. Welcome in or welcome back to Midnight Morning Readings. We are going to do a 2024 prediction for what is going to be coming up. I've already asked Spirit to provide me with an energy card for the entire year, so the overarching energy, and then an energy card and a message card for each individual month. Okay, so we're going to see what the year has in store for you. So your overarching energy is the angel of balance. So with this, I'm really feeling that as you're coming off of 2023, it has been a year of challenges. A lot of ups and downs, in and outs. Maybe you have had loss of a loved one, loss of a job, start of a new job, kids moving out of the house or going to school or whatever it is. There's been a lot of emotional upheaval for 2023. And I really feel that as this year progresses, we're going to see this become a year of finding what your new world of normalcy is, right, Pisces? Okay, so let's see. How are we starting off the year? The Magician in the Mirror. So this is kind of a smoke and mirrors type thing. So you're doing a lot of this balance, this reflection of saying what is real, what is maybe. It's almost as if it's a need versus a want month as you're starting off the year anew, because you're getting the marriage card, and marriage does not necessarily mean walking, down the aisle saying I do. Marriage is you're attracting emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. So as we started off talking the angel of balance, this is really finding that, like I said, that level of normalcy for your emotions, your energies, because you've had so many highs and lows this past year. You're just trying to figure out more of a consistent balance, okay? Excuse me. So for February, you have all tied up. And what I am feeling with this is February rolls in, there's going to be a setback. There's something is going to happen in January into February where you're sitting there and you're just like, you're like, hey, she told me that it was going to be a year of trying to figure out balance, and now I just had another episode. Something happened, and it's just a continuation of 2023. And that's not the case. That's not what I really feel that Spirit is trying to tell you. I think what Spirit, the message that is coming in, is trying to see how you are going to deal with it, with this new outlook as you are going into 2024, because you also got the Chariot, and the Chariot moves forward. Charge ahead with confidence, stay strong and focused. So initially, right off the bat, Spirit is going to present you with a situation where they're saying, look, this isn't last year, this is this year. And yes, you had a lot of trials in 2023. That's not saying that you're never going to experience a trial or an up and down ever again. What it's saying is keep that momentum, keep that thought of it's going to be a good year. Things are going to do well. I'm going to be better. Things are going to be better. Things are going to level out this year. So it's really keeping giving you encouragement. Don't go back into that old thought process, okay? So as we're closing out the first quarter and we're going into March, you have rest and rejuvenation. And we just talked about having this hiccup in February, to where Spirit is saying you need some time away. Go have a spa day, take the time, binge watch TV, do something for you. In March, you need to take you time and really just cleanse some of that energy. So it's whether or not it's going out, having a spa day, or going to a spa week, going on vacation, going to the beach, going to the Alps, whatever brings you or helps you achieve that quietness, so to speak, where you can really find that inner sense of peace. Okay, because they also gave you this beware and be careful who you trust at this time. Okay, and this is where you're going to, as you're getting this clarity and as you are getting this rest and rejuvenation, also do a reflection of, is there something that always continues to be the maestro to some of these situations, to this energy? And just keep that in the back of your mind, and just as you're continuing to move forward through the year. So let's see what April has to say. Blossoming abundance. Okay, so as you're continuing to go through this mindset this year, Pisces, and you're really starting to figure out what your new level of normalcy, what your new normal is, and you're getting a sense of you back, that's going to allow abundance to start coming in, and you're going to see that. And it's going to be hard to see. I'm not going to lie to you, Pisces. It's going to be hard to see the first 3 months. It's going to be hard. And this is where this all tied up is going to come into play, because you're going to be like, you're going to have this thought and this constant energy of saying, it's just like last year. Nothing's changing. Nothing's moving forward. I kind of got this. But Spirit is saying, no, keep your spirits high. Keep the positive thoughts going. Keep that positive energy coming through, because you're going to start seeing change in April. Because you also got the owl, and the owl says there are spiritual messages and great wisdom to be found during this period of transition. And that's exactly what you're going to be going through, Pisces, is really sitting there and saying, you're really changing this thought process, your thoughts, your energies, to shift them from almost a why me, why is this happening to me, and shifting the mentality of saying, what am I meant to learn? What is this teaching me, and how can I make it better? Okay. So as we're moving through the second quarter and we're going into May, you have walking away. And this is what Spirit has been preparing you for, keeps telling you, okay? You are going, starting in March, with this rest and rejuvenation, and really coming in and figuring out what serves you, what doesn't serve you, what you want to do, what you don't want to do, changing that vibration, shifting that thought process from why me to what is it teaching me? What am I meant to learn? What am I supposed to, how am I going to be better because of this? And shifting that process, because as you're continuing to do this, again, you had the Beware card that came in March. Be careful of the people that are around you. Some people may not have the same positive intentions as you do, and by the time May rolls around, you are going to be moving into this better state of energy and this more positive and abundant state of energy, that you're going to be walking away from those individuals or situations or emotions or feelings that don't serve you, because they're holding you back from feeling and attracting that abundance. Okay? Because you got the Wish card in May, and your heart's desire is ready to come true. Okay? You're ready to walk away from things that don't serve you, so you can allow the law of attraction and abundance to come into your life. You're ready. Spirit says it's going to be a slow start. You're going to still feel the struggle trickling over from 2023, but you need to go into it with this, I'm going to change something. I'm going to change my thought process. I'm going to change my vibration in order to allow that to come in. So as you're closing out in June, And the first half of the year, you have financial constraints. Now, this doesn't necessarily indicate that you are not having a job, that you are going to have unexpected bills or anything like that. It is going to be directly tied to what you would have chosen to walk away from. Okay, so for some of you, it may be choosing to walk away from a bad relationship or a relationship that just isn't serving you anymore. And maybe you have been with an individual for a very long time, and now you are 100% independent and you have to rethink your finances because it's now for one as opposed to two or three or however the situation is. Okay, so it's really going into that saying you just need to do some planning, some thought process. Again, remember the angel of balance is here for this entire year, and this is what everything is about. So it's finding that balance in your financial status, okay? Because you also got the flowers, and this is all about blooming and new beginnings, because be generous. Success and emotional fulfillment are yours. This is what you're going to be achieving. You are walking away from something that isn't serving you, that is bringing your energy levels down, that is surrounding you with negative energy, and you're walking away from that because you want that spiritual enrichment. You want that positivity. You want to be surrounded by love, and that is worth more to you than necessarily having that constant or that, you know, the money, so to speak. And all this is telling you, it doesn't mean that you're going to be poor, that all of a sudden you're not going to have money to pay your bills. What it means is you need to find the balance, because now you're going to be 100% independent coming into this and starting off the second half of the year. So in July, you have your 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel, and this is the messages. This is your crown chakra. This is the messages Spirit is sending to you, and this is confirmation. By the time once July rolls around and you're going through this month, Pisces, you are going to start seeing signs. You're going to be starting to receive messages from Spirit that is confirming the decisions and the thoughts that and the process of letting go that you have already done the first half of the year, and confirming that you are on the right path. Okay? Don't get frustrated. Spirit is here, all right? Because you also got goals. So by the time July rolls around, you've already met one or more of the goals that you set at the beginning of the year for yourself, or at the end of 2023. You're already achieving goals. So don't let setbacks like financial constraints or, those kinds of things, hold you back or frustrate you, because you are achieving. Look at what you are achieving, and the rest will fall into place, because progress is positive and personal goals will be achieved. Okay? So by the time July rolls around, look at what you have accomplished. Okay? Keep that energy going. All right? So as we're moving into August, you have man holding a coin, and this is external abundance that is coming in for you. So this is financial support. This is a financial abundance that is coming in because you have let go. You have walked away from the things that don't serve you. It is now coming in a different way. Okay, so understand, when you see the financial constraints, one door is open and you see cobwebs and empty shelves, but there is another door that is closed. And starting in June, you're going to see, okay, you see this loss, but what is behind the door is abundance, man holding a coin, that is coming in August. Because you got the lion as well, Pisces, and harness the loyal and protective aura of the lion and charge ahead magnificently. This is confirmation. This will be short-lived. Okay? So as you're closing out the third quarter and you're rolling into September, you have strategy. So as you have let things go that don't serve you, how you have changed your financial situation, how you are navigating things that are coming into play for you, now is time for you to develop a new strategy as you're closing out the year and you're moving forward, because you've got this angel of balance that is continuing to be the overarching energy for the year, because you got the eagle, and you will soar towards your destiny and greater clarity and strength. So as you're closing out the third quarter, rolling into the fourth quarter, you are putting plans in place. As you are manifesting abundance, positivity, love, your law of attraction is now coming in. You are developing a plan. All right. As we're rolling into last quarter of the year, into October, Pisces, you have the thinking woman. This is internal reflection. Okay, so you are going in and you are looking at where you started at the beginning of the year and where you are today, because this is going to help as you start developing the plan of strategy. You want to start doing that inner reflection on yourself and saying, okay, I've gotten this far. Where do I want to go? How do I want to start achieving more of my goals? Okay, you also got judgment. And soul searching will bring inner peace and many areas of your life. And this is what the thinking woman is. This is internal. This is internal thought process, soul searching, really figuring out, okay, now I have done all of this. Now where do I want to go? So in October, you may feel a little lost, so to speak. Like, okay, I've done all this and now I'm on my own and I just don't know what to do. Spirit is saying that's okay. That's okay to feel this way. All right? Keep thinking. Do that internalization, that thought process, that thinking and figuring out, what do you want to go? Where do you want to be? As we're rolling into November, you've got the goddess of the moon. This is very interesting that you have this, because in March, July, and November, you have rest and rejuvenation, which is really doing an alignment of your chakras. Your seventh chakra is your crown chakra. The goddess of the moon is your intuition, which is really reflection off of your sixth chakra and what your gut is telling you and how you are interpreting the messages from spirit. Because you have a proposal. This does not necessarily mean, because you got the marriage card in January, you got the proposal in November. This doesn't necessarily mean it is a proposal of marriage. It could be a romantic or business opportunity indicated ahead. So that tells me, as you are feeling maybe this loss, you're feeling lost and confused, like, what is my next direction in October, and you're really trying to figure out your goals, something is coming in November that is going to help you decide, that is going to help you figure out what your next steps are. So as you are finishing out the year of 2024 in December, you got the sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron, and that is your third eye. This is your intuition. You got it in November and December. Okay, so you are going to be presented with a situation towards the very end of the year, and you're really going to need to do that soul searching and let your gut help guide you on the decision, because you got the mountain. And there is no mountain you cannot overcome, Pisces, and you are at the peak. That's what this whole year has been about, is climbing this mountain. Because know that you are protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious. You have been overcoming the challenges throughout this entire year, and it is going to show by the time you get to the end of the year. So you are going to have a really intense year of finding yourself, letting things go that don't serve you in order to allow the abundance to come in. Okay, So that is a quick look at your 2024 Pisces. I hope you enjoyed it. I will be popping in each month to give additional clarifiers on each of these sets of cards as we progress through the year. So be on the lookout for that. And please feel free to hit that like, subscribe, and share button on your way out. We will see you back here next time. Take care.